In this short overview, you will learn about the Montana State Library's resources for libraries and boards, learn about Montana Library Federations and how trustees are involved, learn about the role of the Montana Library Association, a nonprofit organization, know where to access resources for learning and support. The Montana State Library is a state government agency which supports libraries and library boards in Montana by providing training and guidance on improving services, administration of the library, and meeting statutory requirements for libraries. Your library is assigned a state library consultant who works with your director and the board to understand the issues facing your library and to assist you in implementing new ideas and solutions. The State Library Consultant can provide training and guidance on topics related to library administration. The consultant can also assist your library with reporting requirements and serves as a liaison between the state library and local libraries. The Montana State Library provides publications for trustees and board members to help provide guidance in their roles. The Trustee Handbooks, Volumes 1 and 2, provide a comprehensive overview of the roles and responsibilities of public library boards and are a great place to start for new trustees. We'll discuss federations in a moment. Other resources for trustees on this page cover funding, public library standards requirements, and continuing education and training opportunities. We also encourage you to sign up for the monthly Public Library Trustee newsletter. The State Library oversees the library staff and trustee certification programs and provides both online and in-person training and resources at no cost for library staff and trustees across the state. Certification is a requirement for public library directors. Certification is optional, though recommended for public library trustees. At a minimum, library boards must receive a total of 3 hours of training each year in order to comply with the public library standards. Your state library consultant can help if you need ideas for how to meet this board training requirement. More information about continuing education and certification and access to our events calendar and online training resources is available on our website. Public libraries in Montana are organized by region into federations. There are 6 federations in Montana. These federations were developed by the Montana State Library Commission to give all Montanans access to a library. Originally, only public libraries participated in federations, but now any type of library may participate in federation activities. Federations hold 2 membership meetings a year, one in the fall and one in the spring. Each member library sends a representative, who is usually the director, and a trustee. This group of librarians and trustees is called the Federation Advisory Board. The Federation Advisory Boards assist in planning services available through the Federation. Trustees are the representatives who vote on behalf of their libraries. Representatives from each library are expected to attend these meetings since they provide the opportunity to meet with fellow trustees and library directors. At these meetings, attendees discuss various library-related issues, learn what other libraries in the region are doing to serve their communities, and receive continuing education training. Each federation receives state funding. This funding is shared amongst the participating federation libraries to support the services they have identified in their plans of service. These plans are reviewed annually by the federation members and are submitted to the Montana State Library Commission for approval in June. Plans of service differ among federations, but they can include funding for services such as interlibrary loan, library technology, cooperative purchases, and continuing education and training. As the voting members, trustees must vote to approve these plans of service before they are submitted to the State Library Commission. For more information, please see the Federation Notebook on our website. The Montana Library Association, or MLA, is a nonprofit organization which promotes library services and professionalism in Montana and provides continuing education opportunities for librarians and trustees. MLA typically supports legislation that would favorably impact libraries and library funding in Montana and advocates on behalf of libraries during the legislative session. MLA hosts an annual conference in the spring, as well as division and interest group retreats throughout the year, where staff and trustees can connect with each other and attend continuing education workshops and discussion sessions. MLA hosts an email listserv called Wired MT, which is used by the Montana library community to discuss ideas and share information relevant to libraries. To subscribe to Wired, please visit the Montana Library Association website. Here is a list of the essential resources that we discussed in this video. Here are some reflection questions for you to consider. Ask your library director about past work that has happened with the Montana State Library. What services has the library received? Which federation does your library belong to? And what kind of experience has your director had with the federation meetings? Find out if your director or any board members have attended or used services from the Montana Library Association. What value did they and/or the library receive? You can find your Montana State Library Consultant's contact information on the State Library website under the Services to Libraries menu and Contact Us. Thank you for your service as a public library trustee. Please be in touch with your Montana State Library Consultant if you have questions.